Hello everyone and welcome to the Amber Army's Retro YouTube Gaming Series. This is Championship Manager 3 with Aston Villa, and in this episode we have 3 Premier League games to bring to you. We're going to be away to West Ham, we're going to be home to Charlton, and we're going to be home to Newcastle. So, without further ado, let's get straight to the first match. Okay, so here we are, kick off at our first game, away to West Ham. We left the last game winning 1-0 against Blackburn, thinking we could have done better in the game, but sometimes you've got to win ugly if you're going to be a top team. Let's see if we can do the same in this one. Okay, I didn't show the starting lineup as the game is playing there. There we go. Still haven't got Egiog back, but we're pretty much full strength everywhere else. So Egiog could have made a bit of a difference in this game, because West Ham are another one of those teams that always tend to get a result against you at home. As long as you can get the upper hand on them. So when you're at home, you're pretty much capable of beating everybody, whoever you are. But when you're away, you've got to be good to win away games. To be fair, we've managed to pinch some pretty decent away points so far this season, but our home form has been, the spine of our success. So, I was going to just say a pretty boring first half, but it's not exactly been a good one for us. We haven't had any real chances. 2 attempts at goal, none on target, none even worthy of mentioning on the commentary. Lampard going close. It's not really going our way at all at the moment. I mean, every time we get possession on the commentary, we always end up losing it and it turns into a chance for them. But maybe this one, maybe this time. Yes, get in there. First real chance of the game, and there you go. Good old Julian Joachim, who's having a cracking season so far, puts us in the lead. Loving this. Now the game is slowly starting to turn into our favour now. Oof, Quayla blazes it over. Thought that was going to be a typical moment where we lose a goal. Wait until about the 70th minute. We make our first sub. Okay, so Lovenkran's not having the best game. Shaw's not having a great game. I better do a like for like. Seth Johnson, haven't had any real opportunities so far this season. Let's give him a chance coming off the bench now. I picked Seth Johnson over Callahan. Seth Johnson, if you look at him, his stats are starting to boost really well. So I want to see what he's capable of. So that's our first sub. We'll make that one for now. See if Johnson can make a difference. And after our disappointing defeat in the UEFA Cup, don't worry, I won't be trying any over-the-top tactics. I'm thinking too much Football Manager with them. Okay, let's make another sub. Go on. Oof. There's been a lot of bookings for them in this game. Okay, so Joachim has fallen off the boil a little bit. He was a little bit low on his fitness rating, so let's give Anderson, who does come off the bench and he does do pretty well when he comes on the bench. A nice bit of an impact player. Okay, let's just run the time down with another sub. Let's just throw Collymore on at front. Run a bit of time down. Take the win, shall we? Not quite yet. Don't think we're done yet. Lovenkran's ain't, but he's unlucky he doesn't score. There you go. Nice little 1-0 win away from home. Keeping our winning run. Well, there you go. I know we've had a bit of a blip along the way, but we're still in touching distance of the top spaces. Well, I'd like to say we're pulling away. We are somewhat, but we're firmly in that top end at the moment, and it's going pretty well. And we've got 2 home games. One against, let's just double check this again. Home games. So Charlton and Newcastle, yeah. So if you look at this, Newcastle in 12th, Charlton in 17th. So you should say we should win them. So if we end this episode on 40 points, I got a good feeling we'll be in the top 2, which we've got a very good chance of doing. So let's take it to the next game and see if we can do it. Okay, then here we are. A little bit of transfer news. Jonathan Woodgate, we've offered him a contract, and then he decided to sign a new deal at Leeds. So we've missed out on his signature. There's 2 players that we targeted on Bosman rulings that we're still to offer contracts to. So we'll have a look and see if we can get them. That's Saliu Lassisi and the Spanish striker, I forget his name, but he looked really good. Jamie Shaw is injured for this game. So is Seth Johnson, as luck would have it. So we've had to put O'Callaghan in alongside Merson. So this is, considering it's against Charlton, a very attacking central midfield, it would be appropriate for that, yeah. Ugo Egiog ain't back yet either. So this is the team. Let's kick it off. Set this stall out to defend. So we're going to need attacking midfielders to penetrate them, because they're going to have men behind the ball. And O'Callaghan is starting while he's dribbling through everyone. Oh, Quayla. When it comes up, looks certain to score. 9 times out of 10, they score. Gutted. Go on. Oh, started really well here. But don't let them get a chance, because knowing our luck, they'll just go and score a goal, and we just won't find the net all day. There's a yellow card for them. Oh, George, I'm hitting the woodwork. Go on. Oh, so we've had some good chances already. It's Boxing Day. Merry Christmas, everyone. Didn't realise what the date was then. 26th of December, Boxing Day. Right, so just over halfway through the first half, and still 0-0, but we're quite easily, as you can see, much the better team. Can't be giving them an opportunity. It's one of those games where these lower teams are just scab a crappy goal, and you just can't score. But we're restricting them. Very much so. Oh, Merson unlucky. So it's half time, it's 0-0. Surely it can't stay 0-0. But as the gods of football like to see the underdogs do well sometimes, maybe today might be one of them days. Got to find the net somewhere. Somehow. Oh, misses by a mile. Why? Alright, Joachim and Merson ain't having great games. Quayla's only on 80%. So let's see if Ian Anderson can do anything for us. Penalty, there we go. Come on, put it in. Yes. Ricky Schumacher in the 70th minute with the penalty. I know it's a bit of a scabby way to go in front, but I'll take it. I will certainly take it. The Hendry can play central mid as well, so I'm going to pop him on for Merson, who isn't having a great game. But a young, creative head in the centre of that midfield. No. Oh, thank God for that. Okay, I'm still a bit nervous about them potentially getting a goal, so I'm popping on another striker, see if Collymore can bag a goal for us. There we go, 2-0. It's all over. And we're getting out of this whole 1-0 thing as well, which is kind of important. Getting back to spanking teams. Here we go. 2-0. I know we haven't really spanked them, but that would suggest we did. We should have won by a lot more. So now we climb up into third. We got a game in hand over both Liverpool and Arsenal. And if we win that game in hand, we won't go top because Arsenal just free scoring. It's ridiculous, really. So we cannot go top at the end of this episode, but we can end up in second. Now, I don't know if our game in hand against Newcastle is going to be the next one, but we'll soon find out. Hopefully we can end it 19 games halfway through the Premier League season, sitting in second place, joint points with top of the league. That would be pretty sweet. Let's see if we can do it. Okay then guys, so our third and final match of the episode, and as you can see, no change on the injury front, which means an unchanged team. They're not as, because obviously this game is only 2 days after our Boxing Day match against Charlton, but the fitness levels are pretty decent considering they only played 2 days ago, so we're keeping with the same team. Newcastle set their stall to defend. If you remember, we won at Newcastle earlier in the season. It was our first win of the season. And it's been plain sailing since. Let's see if we can emulate that win. We've started well. Shay Given's a good goalkeeper. He does keep a lot out on this game. Well, Callahan seems to be causing him a lot of problems in the centre. Oh no. Oh, so we're 1 down against the run of play. So it doesn't knock our confidence too much. Doesn't seem to be. Go on. Oh, headed wide. Unlucky. We're doing well. Still a long time left in this game. Told you, Given. Absolute bugger he is. Come on, get on target. It's the only attempt at goal they've scored from. There it is, they're down to 10 men. This is the time to press for it. Thought they were going to get a second then. So, if we dominate them so much against 11 men, God knows what we're going to do against 10. But we're a lot quieter in the second half against the 10 men. Come on now. Yes, there it is, there's equaliser. Captain Gareth Southgate. If you remember, he was the one that got the goals against Newcastle on our first, but he scored 2. Will he emulate that and get us the win again? Okay. Time for some reinforcements, maybe. Come on, he was in acres of space. Acres, it said. Paul Merson for Lee Hendry, I think, to start with. What's the conditions like? I'm going to make the double change for now. No. Right, so as we approach the last 10 minutes, Bosnich keeping us in it. Don't mind looking at Newcastle. Don't care about them. It's all about us. Joachim for Anderson. And that's us for the match now. Come on. Last 10 minutes. Let's pinch a winner. With the last 20 minutes or so, it's been all Newcastle. Wouldn't surprise me if they nick it now. What's going on? Ah, here we go. Come on. Oh, come on. Well, we didn't get the result we wanted. We played over half a game against 10 men. We were the better team at least, but being the better team doesn't give you the win. So we end the episode in 4th, but if we win our game in hand, we can jump back up into 3rd. But if you look at the teams above us and the teams around us, Leeds, Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal, and all that, I mean, being in amongst them, it's been great, considering we got the game in hand as well, so we can further strengthen our position if we can get the win in the next game. But there you go. That's not a bad episode really, though, was it? 2 wins in a row. I say we put our bad form behind us at least, and now we're looking forward. We've got players to come back from injury as well. Eggy Oggs will come back, Jamie Shaw, Seth Johnson. So plenty to look forward to, guys. So hope you're enjoying the series. Hope you keep on with it. And until next time, cheerio for now.